It's really funny. You'd think you'd think that, like, me just doing parody videos wouldn't offend people, or because here's the thing. If anybody knows me and my channel, I don't know if anybody's gonna be watching this. If you are, hey, how you doing? It's been a while. If not, whatever. But a lot of times making parody videos, I didn't think people would get easily offended, or my videos would be taken down due to inappropriate content, supposedly. But yeah, if you know me, you know that I make fun of myself, and I make fun of anything. I don't even care. I don't make any fun of anything that's in terms of race or sexuality or anything like that. I mean, randomly get made some sex jokes, but nothing that's like offensive towards race or anything like that. I don't make any jokes towards that. I don't really find that stuff funny. But if it's at the expense of somebody who I really don't like, who deserves all the criticism and all of the things that comes with it, then yeah, I will make fun of them as much as I can. I don't care what the hell. I don't care to what extent I go to. So, if anybody who follows me knows, I make fun of Dark Side Phil or Phil Burnell. I make fun of him. Not that big of a surprise. I mean, I can go into the details of why, but I might do that later in the video. But here's the thing. So I uploaded a video today. I'm sure this will be uploaded by sometime tonight. I don't know when it will be tonight or not. I'm hoping it's tonight. But today I uploaded a video, which is a parody of, and this is parody. It's not. In fact, I didn't even use his face in the video. All I did was take a clip from an anime called Welcome to the NHK. Good series, recommend it definitely. Besides the point. So I take a clip from one of the episodes, and in the episode, it was like sort of like a thing where like the main character Sato is like he's playing on his computer and he's getting engrossed in this online game, and then his best friend who's living right next to him, like in a dorm, tells him that you're wasting your time trying to make money off of this thing. Isn't that ironic to what I'm parroting, right? So yes, in that episode, he's like thinking like. He can't make any money. He's really antisocial. He can't get a job. So he has this sort of like flashback, or not a flashback, sort of a premonition. His best friend says like you don't have to live in with your parents. So the episode then proceeds to show him like a big giant 50-year-old fat man living with his parents. I thought it'd be funny. Okay, so yes, I took a clip from that. And all I did was change out the name Sato. I said Phil in an old lady voice. Really terrible, right? I might show this after I say this. I say that, and then I replace him saying, I'm the legendary Sato to, I'm the legendary Dark Side Phil. And that's literally all I did, was take that clip and put that in there. And apparently that is so offensive and so inappropriate, supposedly, that I now have a community guideline strike on Program Game. Apparently that is offensive. I just did simple parody. And once again, I didn't even put his face in the video. So, the only way I could say this is really offensive is because I put DSP after his YouTube career, because what the fuck, why not? I mean, I don't know. And there's been so many videos of people making fun of him, and lots and lots of ways. I mean, really, my video is probably the most light thing I've ever I've seen stuff that's deliberately made fun of him in even more malicious ways than I ever could. Even back before when he was popular, when I actually was a fan, which is pretty creepy. And I wanted to say like I was a fan. People like you're full of shit, but yeah, I was. I was a stupid kid, and I thought his stuff was funny. Go figure. But yeah, of course, I mean, I might as well probably, I don't know if I should adjust the camera or not, but I'm on here, and probably, yeah, it'd probably be better if I actually take the camera and probably, like, show it, probably be better. I don't know if I can get a good angle, or if I can get, like, a good thing here. Terrible quality, I know. Of course, I got a copyright strike because the thing is actually, like, it's uses footage from an anime, so some person thought it was. Look at that video. Of course, gets rejected for content inappropriate. But look at this: 70 views, 7 likes, no dislikes. Look at that, no dislikes in the video at all. No fucking dislikes. 3 comments. Okay, the buffer is pretty fucking bad here. Might as well zoom out a bit. Yeah, look, 3 comments. Now I was reading the comments earlier. The one comment is usually just like when you upload a video, it usually has your name, and then it's like, well, okay, you get that, and then you get the other comment was like, okay, this, is some guy laughing, going, "Ah, this, and this would happen." I don't know what that other 3rd comment is. Is that like one of his fans? Is that one of Darkside Phil's very, very few fans that actually give a shit about his content anymore? I mean, and I'm gonna get into this real after the fact. I mean, I guess once again I want to go to channel here. Of course, I'm not giving my email or anything like that to this because but it's interesting here. It goes into the legal that legal description, and of course it says that we remove comments, videos, or posts where the main aim is to maliciously harass or attack another user. If you're not sure, of course. So yeah, it's about malicious threats or harassment or bullying. I'm not harassing or bullying him, really, when you think about it. I was just doing a simple parody. Is it sort of malicious in some way? Perhaps. Maybe I took it a little bit too far. You don't have to fucking put a fucking guideline fucking strike on my goddamn video. And if this is Phil, hey Phil, if you want to fucking talk it out, I can come over to your fucking place and we can have a fucking man-to-man talk about this shit. And you're gonna have to fucking talk about shit. I mean, we're gonna have to talk about some shit that you don't want to talk about. Simply outright. But yeah, that's simply put, that's one of the things right there. So one of the reasons, the rest of this I'm gonna have to say is, why is it that I decided to make videos about DSP? And this is of course the obvious thing, because Phil's an asshole. He's become a self-righteous prick. I mean, one of the reasons why I liked him back then is because of the fact that he had self-deprecating humor, and he was self-aware, and he didn't have a giant ego. Okay, yeah, he acted like an asshole sometimes, and sure, he did some stupid things in his playthroughs. Once again, anybody can fucking do that. Anybody has made dumb mistakes like Phil. Granted, he's getting dumber and dumber every playthrough, the more he's progressing as it goes on, so it just makes it. It actually makes every other YouTuber and other person that people play video games feel better about themselves, which is one of the reasons why people do "this is how you don't play" videos or whatever the hell they call them. But really, I mean, should I even go down to the basics of why he's become such an asshole these days? So one of the let's go down memory lane here. Yeah. But yeah, one of the things I liked about him was the Hateful Truth videos, his first ones, where he made fun of himself. He had like a little action figure, and he's saying, "What game do you play? Play Street Fucker 4?" And he's taking a piss out of himself. He's like, "What did you fucking say to me?" And he's like fucking, I don't know, he beats the shit out of an action figure because he's fucking nuts or whatever. Made me laugh a whole lot, because he was self-aware. He realized like he bitches all the time when he's playing video games, so he's playing Street Fighter. Nowadays, he has a humongous fucking ego. I guess if you want to start out, so I guess it started out when Assassin's Creed 3 came out around the time. I guess it was 2012, and he revealed he had his girlfriend. Whatever, I don't really care about that crap. Turns out, she's terrible, just as terrible as Phil. So hey, they're a match made in hell and heaven. So Assassin's Creed 3 playthrough, they both were talking through it, and it was kind of mediocre at best playthrough wise. No commentary was pretty bland and boring. People were bitching about it because they said, okay, the commentary sucks, and then Phil goes on a tirade saying, "You're a bunch of sexist assholes. I'm gonna get rid of all of your comments. I'm going to, and he calls he calls some of the people idiots because of that." Okay, I mean, whatever. Right, that was just like simple comments, but then goes on to like him dissing Toby Turner, going on a fucking tirade about fucking Toby Turner, and I think there's like one of the things too that made me like sort of realize how fucking full of shit he is. because the fact that he deliberately went attacked another fucking YouTuber who was more successful than him, obviously it was jealousy. I think he even admitted in one of his videos it was because of jealousy. It was one of those things that made one of the major things that made me realize how much he was a bit of a scumbag in some ways. I mean, there's also other things, like there's some things I noticed by his playthroughs where he would always bitch during the gameplay, and then at the end he lies and says, oh yeah, the game's really good, it was really, really good, there was a few problems, but then when you're watching his playthrough, he's saying, okay, let's use fucking Bulletstorm for example, he's saying, fucking Epic Games can suck my... Well, I think it's who made the game, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna use another example, like maybe fucking like a Zelda game or something like that. He's like, fuck you, Nintendo. Or better yet, you go you watch his Metal Gear Solid and GTA playthroughs. Fuck you, Rockstar. Fuck you, Kojima. Go fuck yourself. Whatever. And he's fucking dissing the people who make the game. I mean... But then he lies and says, oh yeah, it's really good, to the point where he's saying he's a fan of Metal Gear Solid. But you deliberately ask him a single fucking question about anything in the Metal Gear plot and storyline, he's not going to be able to fucking tell you anything. He's not a fucking fan of Metal Gear. Get out of here. You get the fuck out of here. You think that guy actually gives a fucking flying fuck about Metal Gear as a series? I mean... Granted, I'm not a fanboy or anything. I'm a fan of it. I'm definitely a really big fan of Metal Gear. Metal Gear. I'm really fucking up my words. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Metal Gear as a series. But him deliberately just fucking lying about that. And then one of the biggest things was him because Evil AJ 2010 created the This Is How You Don't plays of Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, which was Metal Gear Solid 2 first and 3 a little bit later. I actually watched those before he even mentioned it, and I think one of the people I was subscribed to put a like on it, so I watched the video. I thought it was pretty funny. I thought it was like, it was like, okay, here's Phil's fails, and here's people commenting like, you motherfucker, you're supposed to press L2 to get the rations or whatever, because he kept fucking up with that game. And I never watched his playthroughs of those games, and because I didn't realize he did those. But yeah, it made me laugh a lot. I thought that was pretty funny, really well edited. I thought it was a pretty funny idea. Like, oh, you're gonna take all the stuff he fucked up on in his playthroughs, and you're gonna put it in like a 2-hour or like an hour and a half thing. It's like, that's kind of funny. It's kind of cool. Then June, I think it was June of 2013, right? The year after his girlfriend, whatever. He then proceeds to go on a tirade about how he thought that Evil AJ was like some sort of like mentally ill person and he needs to get the white coats to get him, right? That was the moment right fucking there. That was the fucking moment right there. The moment where I unsubscribed from it. Because it was absolute fucking bullshit and it was a fucking atrocity. The fact of the matter that he fucking told somebody that they were mentally ill for creating basically just a montage of him just messing up in a game. If somebody did that to me, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd laugh my ass off. I'd be like, that's pretty funny. That's awesome. Go ahead, do it. I don't care. And that's what his attitude should have been. He should have been, okay, somebody did that. That's kind of funny. Hey, whatever. Like any normal, logical fucking person would. They wouldn't give a fuck. But it even goes even deeper. It goes even deeper than that, right? I didn't follow up anything about the, I believe the person's name was Chris, right? The person's name was Chris who built him the PC. So yeah, one of his fans who I think was like in control of his forums built him a PC, but then Phil apparently going on a tirade telling him that he fucked up or something like that. Lots of back and forth between him, making me realize how much more of a bastard fucking Phil is, and how he just deliberately lies to his fans and treats them like shit. He censors people, doesn't even care. I mean, admit to your own goddamn mistakes, Phil. Admit to your own goddamn mistakes. And then people, I think it was because his Metal Gear Solid 1 playthrough, which is by far his worst playthrough I've ever seen him do. just because he wouldn't shut the fuck up during any of the cutscenes.